Welcome everybody to another daily, kind of almost daily video from me, Nomadic Hippie. Today coming to you from Toyland, Hillbilly Gardens, and Apple Valley. Since 1928 established, Keith Holt, the owner of the place, is not expecting me. We're just popping in, walked a mile and a half, and it's just been so long. I always go to the Super Museum, hang out with everybody there and Mansion Mom. I figured today, why not show a little love to this amazing roadside attraction. This little guy is Red Bulled out. If you want to come to this amazing attraction, you are on Interstate 24, leaving Nashville, heading towards St. Louis. You take exit 16 right here in Kentucky, head towards the little baby truck stop they got, and go about 1.4 miles. If you have a larger vehicle, mosquito. If you have a larger vehicle, it's a little bit more difficult. Hence the reason I park at the truck stop and walk that 1.4 miles. Plus, I mean, I'm a truck driver. I need to get out and let my feet be saved. Here is the Holt family homestead. That's what it is. It's a homestead. I imagine Keith might be in there sleeping. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll make lots of noise in his front yard. See what happens. So if you're coming to the place, not only does he take donations of money, but I like bringing food. And what hillbilly doesn't like? Moon pies. Right, so got everything going in there. I'll take you guys in there in a little bit, but I'm letting Steph in there with Keith at the moment. I dropped off the moon pie and gave a little donation because that's what I like to do. I love Hillbilly Gardens. Now, Butch Anthony's place that we found the other night in Alabama, and the Folk Art Museum there, the Museum of Wonders, is pretty great. But I've never met Butch Anthony. Now, I think Jacob the Carpetbagger has. You can go back on his channel, and he actually interviewed Butch Anthony out there in Alabama. I've talked to Keith numerous times. We've got some guests walking around right now, so I'm going to let them do all that stuff, and I'm just going to go off on my own, and we're just going to go see what we can see. And first, I think I am going to start you guys off in the Toyland Museum, because to me, that's like one of the most amazing things here. From this sign, it is this way. It said, if bring a moon pie, and also you could donate. This life isn't free. Keith went ahead and made sure everything was going for me. Opened up the door, turned on the electricity, and prepare to be amazed. I don't know what it is about this place, but it is just magical. From floor to ceiling. Look at the Lollipop Guild. Oh my God, Tiny Tim. He's got a tiny, I swear, you can be in here a million times and never see everything. I've never seen the Tiny Tim back there. And look at this. That has got to be ancient. Peter Pan. These guys right here, they're my jam. I wasn't an Archie's kid. I was a Banana Splits kid. Archies were cool, but Banana Splits, they rocked. This room is just ginormous. And everything has a purpose. Everything sits and tells a story. From the Old West all the way up there to the Star Wars story. The Star Wars saga, I should say. Lucy doesn't look too happy to be in here, but I am. In this one room right here, is reason enough to take that 1.4 mile walk. Plus I got new shoes, so it's not as bad as it used to be. This little shed here used to be an old store way back in the day when this place was a gas station, hard cider. This was a quick little roadside stop where you can get stuff like that. Some moonshine, whatever. I guess that's hard cider, right? Ooh, what is this? Never really looked outside here. Now it's very small, but he has everything organized so well in here. I can just stay in this one little building for hours and hours and hours just being a Snoopy Snoop because there's just so much cool stuff to see. Lots of Disney history, lots of Knott's Berry Farm history, even a little bit of Bonnie and Clyde history. When you first walk in, this one little section right here, I could just plop my butt right here and just go through these magazines because all these are like, let's see if we can find something cool here. He has, look at old Knott's Berry Farm tickets and books and all sorts of stuff from back when, before even I was born. Some Calico Ghost Town. You could just go through here. I could just sit in this one spot right there and be happy. But there's more to see than just that. He is out giving a tour at the moment, but I do believe at one time he did tell me, now I could be wrong, that he was trying to get a gig. He was Keith was actually a puppeteer. He was a puppeteer back in the day. Well, not in that picture. He was a rabbiteer and a goateer. But there was a time where he was a puppeteer and he was doing the whole Jim Henson, Frank Oz thing. And he has a couple of his original puppets on display in here. Don't know their names, but that one there, that kind of looks like Keith. Another one right here, enjoying breakfast. Doesn't want to share. Looks like there's an old photograph of this place right here. That's an old photograph, and here's another one of the building we're actually in at this very moment. This place has been around quite a long time. How long, you might ask? Long enough where Bonnie and Clyde actually stayed here once and left their gun behind. Bang, bang. That is one of the guns in the trunk of Bonnie and Clyde's car hanging right here on the wall. So you can't go nowhere without a Paul Rubin. Yeah, this room here is pretty fantastic. You could just spend hours in here just looking at stuff. I mean, look at Salvation Mountain, which he has one here. It's called Salvation Mound. It's a play on that. But also up here at the top, look at these Viewmasters. We have an old Disney Frontier Viewmaster, Liberty Square, Busch Gardens, and another Busch Gardens. You got all these. I hear a noise. Oh, a Partridge Family. A Partridge Family Viewmaster. I was always a Keith fan. I was a Keith fan. I hear a noise. I hear, what? Hey, what are you doing? Come here. No reason to jump around, Mr. Squirrel. It's okay. It's okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Definitely a lot of fun stuff to see here. So if you're on your way to Metropolis or you're just hanging out in Metropolis for Superman celebration, this is just at exit 16. It's just a short drive from Metropolis. It's actually, this is like the first Paducah exit if you're heading northbound. At least that's what the road sign says, but I don't think we're near Paducah. It's not near the river. I am not gonna follow Keith around as he does tours with all the fun humor tied to each piece of his artwork out here. I think we're just gonna walk around and look at some of the stuff, and you can come up with your own humor. Maybe we'll get Keith to tell one or two things. So let's walk around the yard and see some of this fantastic stuff. And like I was saying about that picture in the old, not in the Toyland part, but in the other part over there, in this old store area about Salvation Mountain. Here is Keith's version of Salvation Mountain, but it's Salvation Mound. If tears could build a stairway and memories a lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. That's what it says down there. Over here we have Lawnmower Ranch. Kind of what are they, the one word, what's that one word? You know, Cadillac Ranch out in Texas. This is a homage to that. But there's more homages, homage. There's more of that around here. There's more around that of that around here, other than just this. But that's pretty sweet. And over here we have a bumper crop. They're sowing the seeds. I got this, sowing the seeds, and they're gonna have a bumper crop. That's I think that's right. If you come this time of year, everything is mowed down, it's nice, you can walk, and actually, Mr. Hillbilly himself, Keith Holt, made some trails. He actually mowed and put logs and stuff and made walking trails here, which I don't ever remember him having. And it's really, really nice. I mean, look at that. So you don't have to walk off into the art itself. You can stay on the trail. I mean, obviously you can. And I have some questions like, what are these? Why are there golf clubs here? What is the pun for that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. I do know, because I live in Florida, that these are sinkholes. I know that. This is a pot farm. I got that because there's pots, and it's a pot farm, and look at the cop car coming out there. So yeah, this is a pot farm. I believe it was maybe a year ago, this section caught on fire, and the bear and lion cage back here got burnt down, and all this whole area got burnt down. Lumber right now, due to the current situation in the world, is very expensive and it's hard to rebuild. That's why if you come to places like this, you do a little, that's free. It's a free roadside attraction. You drop off a couple bucks, and because like the sign said, life isn't free. This time of year, lumber is not free. Have original three-way calling. And if you're a newspaper reporter, this is where you can dig up the dirt. I think I got that right. Keith, you can correct me in the comment section below if I am wrong, because you're way over there giving a tour. And here we got the chicken ranch, and the trail goes back in here now. How nice is this? He has been doing a, whoa. What are you doing in there? You would be frightful. If I was walking through these woods late at night, you would scare me. But yeah, he's got the chicken house, obviously. Not the same kind you would find out in Nevada. But yeah, nevertheless, it's a chicken house. I do have to say I'm really enjoying the trail. You're not walking through the grass and whoa, there's so much stuff back here now. I mean, I guess it's always been here, but with grass so high and everything else, I mean, look at this. It goes way back now. I know that back there is where they have concerts, hillbilly concerts. That's a concert stage, arena. I'll take you in there real fast too. And if you're a hillbilly and you play an instrument, a fiddle or something, get up here, put a show on. No idea what he's doing with these cans, but that looks like it's gonna be fantastic. And I have no idea what kind of art this is. What is going on here? I have no idea. But normally, from my understanding, it's storage now, but this here was built for a hillbilly concert. Right now it's just odds and ends to build more art. That's where he keeps all his supplies. This would be right at home in Quartzsite, Arizona.
Just deteriorate a little bit more since he was here last.
Oh, he's all the way gone.
Yeah, it's hippie.
It is. I got a question.
Yeah.
You got some new art out here. I love the trails, by the way. The trail is amazing. It's great. The golf clubs, what are they?
We're growing some new woods.
They're growing new woods. That's I got that now.
And
Okay.
then obviously I had too much iron on the property, so I bring iron back down.
Oh.
Or that's my grandpa's steel starting to pop up.
I gotcha. Okay, I was curious about that.
So you do know what the Christmas trees were. Okay.
I know what the Christmas trees are. I know what everything else is, but you got a hover car over here now that I'm getting to show these guys in a second.
Yeah, the hover car. That's Yeah, it does. Look
Nothing
like a
yet?
hovercar.
What is it?
I'm trying to recreate where that UFO landed on my brush pile.
Gotcha.
It's not done. It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
So that's where UFO landed. They burned the entire chicken coop down.
Yeah, it's so clean over there, though. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, as I said, I got back. It took me 2 weeks to haul the ash away from there, because I had to, I shoveled all the ash, put it in slide down buckets, and took it back here.
And donations will help with purchasing wood because wood is so expensive nowadays.
That's the reason why place not complete. Because some people did drop me off all the wood afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I went to Lowe's to get some wood, it's like, you gotta be kidding.
So bring moon pies and donations. Moon pies and donations. There is just way too much to see here. It's a big chunk of property, art in all the trees, on the ground. And then you got the amazing museum stuff. There's just so much to see, and I don't want to show you guys everything. I am actually trying to keep my videos just a little bit shorter because I've been told you need to do shorter videos. So I'm going to try and do that. And not only did the person that's riding with me, Steph, who does have a YouTube channel, who is back there filming right now. If you want to check out her channel, it is Steph's Graffiti Across America. You can look that up. And Keith Holt, Hillbilly Gardens, he has a Facebook page. And if you could just search Hillbilly Gardens, Kentucky on YouTube, and there's quite a few videos of this place. And the family is welcoming, sweet, kind, nice. And they're just trying to survive in this crazy world, just like most of us. And they just do it in a much different way than other people do. Many people have, well, some people might have a Stonehenge in their yard, but how many people have a Thronehenge? Keith does. Well, the next time, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you're out this way, I mean, summer's here. It's time to get out there and see the world, see the country, see your state. And there's a lot to offer everywhere you go. Places like this. Get out there, see it, do it. Spring is here. Let's go. Until the next time, I love you guys. With a cup of coffee in my hand. Peace out, everybody. You talk like my cat. What? Say it again. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk. There you go. That is one happy pig. Look at that tail wag.
Just give it out. What's over this one?
Okay, you're really gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're crazy. That's all I know.
You said we were riding the same thing.
Too many trips to Magic Mountain.
Yeah. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. Fire away.
He's okay, he's just plain dead. And you might notice that tree I almost crashed into needs a new chest job.
You're a braver man than me, Keith.
Well,
Braver man.
Well, you see, I keep forgetting. My wheels are starting to spread too much stuff, but it normally hits that tree.